Hello everyone, Aparna here, back with my first video of 2025. Wishing you all a very, very happy new year. I hope you had a wonderful time with your family and friends. I had a wonderful time celebrating my new year with my friends. We went to Dubai. As you know, I stay in Abu Dhabi, so we went to Dubai with my friends and we had a fantastic time. And this video is actually inspired by that. I actually ended up sketching something quite weird, to be very honest. I'm new to sketching, but the feeling, the joy, the everything about it was so beautiful when I did it, when I sketched it. And I realized that I have come a long way, really, to start my sketching process. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I know there are a lot of us who really struggle with sketching and can't figure out what materials to use, and we think that we need loads of stuff to start our artwork. And I realized when I was sitting there that it really wasn't the case. You really do not need a million items to start your sketching journey. Well, as you can see, well, this is supposed to be Burj Khalifa, world's tallest building. Doesn't look like that, does it? No, it doesn't. It looks more like a child drawing a rocket. I understand that. That's quite terrible, but I loved it. I absolutely loved making it. It was early morning. I got up. We were on the 18th floor of an Airbnb, and the Burj was right in front of us. And that's the point when I realized that I really need to learn architectural drawings. I'm not good at them, and I'm more into painting stuff like this. As you can see, I love acrylics. I do these kind of things. I've slowly started incorporating objects in my paintings, but it's mostly nature, and I never really felt the necessity of adding objects into them. But now I feel I want to do that. And I realized when I made this sketch, I was sitting there, the sun shining, and you know, it was just wonderful to know that you are around your friends, good food, laughter, happiness, joy. And that was also the time when I realized that I have really refined my art supplies. And is that even a word? Did I even say the correct thing? Yeah, I feel everything has become refined in my growth when it comes to sketching. There was a time when I used to have so many materials with me, and that actually stopped me from making art, making sketches. Sorry, I won't say making art. Uh, it stopped me from sketching and exploring the beauty of a sketchbook. It was just not happening. And I wanted to show you what I did. And let me just put these away. So I've been doing some um, sketches when I go to cafeterias and malls, like coffee and cakes and buns and stuff like that. Food items I found were much easier for me and challenging as well. And yeah, I started in September 2024, so not very long. So I'm still learning, still practicing, and the best part of this is that every page I turn, there is a joy in it. I know they are not perfect, they're quite terrible, really, but they have a beauty of their own, and it just reminds me of so many things. I never really believed that when you sketch, you look back and you actually tend to remember that day, but it happens. It absolutely happens. And it's just an amazing experience, really. So I'm going to show you something. I'll show you my arrangement that I had with me. I keep a box of art materials in my sitting room and why I felt I was not able to start with my sketching journey. So I'll show you the amount of stuff I kept. Well, these are, as you can see, some kitchen rolls. I don't know why I have this rag with me. I have this kind of a container here. This one is, well, that's kneaded eraser, which I never used. I have Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. I don't know why, it's still there. A notebook, a sketchbook rather. Another one. Let me just show you. This is what I have been carrying with me. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me show it to you. So when I talk about you remember things when you look back at them, this I did in 2023. This was done in Abu Dhabi International Airport, the old one. That had a terrific, beautiful, like a pillar in the middle. And this was the first time I used this sketchbook and I drew this. And I got to know that that airport closed and they opened a new one. This is not part of that. Now, every time I look at this, it reminds me of years of traveling. I'm here in Abu Dhabi for the last 14 years now. And this has been the place where we have been to. And I remember every shop there, all the experiences that I had. Yes, you do remember things, guys. You really do remember things. So this one I did in October 23. We were waiting to board the flight for Istanbul for a vacation. I just painted this thing. This is again a beautiful work. I mean, it's not exactly a museum worthy stuff, but I love it. I love it. Why? Because I was in Istanbul in that Airbnb and I drew this structure which was right in front of my window. I sat there, a peaceful, quiet, calm, the birds chirping. It was amazing. It was amazing. It's not so beautiful, not perfect, not museum worthy by any means, but it has beautiful memories. This was again in, we went to Kazakhstan, and well, I did some strange stuff here. While using this note sketchbook, this is Moleskine, however you pronounce it, 200 GSM paper. I didn't quite like it. I didn't quite like the way the watercolor behaved on it. I didn't see darker values, but it can be my mistake. I mean, I'm new to sketching like this, so yeah, I have to give it a try. Now, this was the first food illustration I did last year. I was in Burger King and I seriously drew it, and the burger became cold by the time I finished it, but it was an amazing experience. This I drew when I was going to Canada. This was in Frankfurt Airport. And this was a biscuit. I drew it in Edmonton. Another book, James Patterson. I did this in Canada, EPL, Edmonton Public Library. A bowl of cherries. My mom gave me a peach, which my dad brought. I remember that. And pizza we had, and just looking at the sky and painting them. This is back in Abu Dhabi, the day we came back. Maybe I should just write AD, right? I somehow forgot. Let me just put AD here. Yep, there you go. So these are beautiful memories. Now this one is, I went for my daughter's winter camp in a university, Abu Dhabi University. I sat there in the cafeteria. The cafeteria was closed, but I did manage to draw whatever was in front of me. This was day 2, this was day 3, and this was day 4. So these are the memories you create when you sketch, and I think this is beautiful, absolutely wonderful experience. This is an A6 size, I think. Let me just check. Should be A6. Okay. Yeah. This is a perfect size for keeping in your purse when you go out. So, okay, coming back to what I was telling you about, or how many. I'm so sorry. I just banged into my camera here. So I just wanted to show you so many things that I had, which was actually slowing down my process. This is another sketchbook. I don't know why I had it with me. Now, if you see here, again, sketchbook, I love writing this fun, perseverance, practice, focus, time management. I believe in these points when you are in your creative journey. I just write them down. This is 2023. I did all this in the airport somewhere or the other, not sure where. All sorts of weird stuff. This is again while going to Turkey. I did, and I suddenly started doing mushrooms. I don't know why. I fell in love with mushrooms at this point. Now this was another mall that I did. Sort of weird stuff, right? I hope you guys are able to see it. Yeah. So all this done with gel pens and microns, and I really had a great time doing all these things. None of them are perfect. None of them are absolutely gorgeous, but they are amazing um, feelings, expressions, and moments captured. This was in Almaty, Kazakhstan, in the airport. We were waiting to board the flight for Abu Dhabi. And I did some other stuff. This I did in the park close to my house. The railing. Just just love doing all that. Just sitting peacefully. I don't think I have anything more. Oh yeah, I have some more here. Just doodling, sitting, doodling while watching TV, some Netflix program. Well, this particular doodle is very close to me. I'm just going through a tough time when it comes to my health, and I was doing this work in the hospital, and yeah, let me not go there. This is a story for some other time. And this sort of saved me that day, really, to be very honest. Kept me calm, composed, and whatever was happening, I was able to take it with a grain of salt, rather. And yeah, it's just a wonderful experience I had, and it sort of opened my eyes. And yeah, what do I say, really? Air Canada, I tried. I tried. It's quite bad, I know, but I tried, and I'm really happy about it. So this was again in Frankfurt Airport. This is very special to me as well. Something happened, and I used this to calm myself. And yeah, I think I did this one in Edmonton Airport. Some other doodlings going on. Well, that's about it, really. See, doesn't make any sense, but I was enjoying doing this. I think I used the, not very sure, it was an ink pen. Looks like ink work to me. Anyway, I had this in my pouch. Now look at that. Look how many pens and pencils and stuff I had. Oh, something just rolled off here. So seeing so much of work, so much of stuff here was, I think, sort of cluttering my mind as well. I have pencil, brush pens, acrylic paint markers. This is white, a bunch of pens, rubber, whitener, sprays, two. Oh man, I have three watercolor palettes. Oh, I have four. I have one more, and then I have another paper. So what happened was that when I had so many things around me, I really wasn't able to focus on creating. I was not able to focus on sketching. So gradually, I didn't want to give up. I knew it, and gradually, as and when I started with this sketchbook, this one, when I started sketching my morning breakfast, I realized that I was sort of using only certain items, and henceforth, I have been keeping a journal rags, tissue paper rather, and I got myself a pencil box, and I chose a mechanical pencil. Why mechanical pencil? Is because with this, if I use this, I do not need a sharpener. A pencil eraser, because I don't have to keep a small eraser with me. It just keeps rolling off everywhere. I've lost so many of them. This helps because it's long. You can even kind of fix it like this if you want. You can put your pencil here like this if you want. That's the main reason for me to keep all these. A white gel pen. This is new one. A 0.5 pen. I have another three as well. I keep that as well. I have an acrylic marker. This is white in color. That gives nice highlights. And this is amazing. These are water pen brushes. So this one has a very fine tip. Can you see it? I hope you're able to see how fine it is, the tip. It has a lot of water in it. And this one is sort of size 6. This is the oldest brush that I had, and this is amazing. And all the artworks that you see here, all of them were done by this one single brush. And I probably used to fill the brush after 2 days, and it was amazing. And now when I go out, I'm a heavy packer, so this has been always very hard for me to choose my art materials. However, these 4 months of sketching every day at home helped me choose what I really need instead of carrying extra stuff. So now whenever I go out, I step out, this is what goes with me: a journal, a pencil box, carrying these, and a tissue paper. I mean, a roll of, not both of them really, but that is it. Oh yeah, forgot the main thing. How did I do that? A color palette. Well, that's new year for me. Okay, color palette. Now this is the color palette that I use the most. It's a tiny one. I bought it long time ago, can't remember when, but this is amazing. It has so many colors. Look how dirty it is. I love it, absolutely love it. So I have another one. I haven't really started taking this out yet. I created my own greens. Some of them are like created, some I had, some yellows and things like that. I haven't used them yet, but I have them. However, this is my favorite one. Well, that's about it. Yep, that's it. And you don't really, this made me realize when I went to Dubai that all that you really need to make your art, especially sketching, is your desire to sit and create. This is what I did. I know it's nothing fantastic, nothing gorgeous, nothing mind-blowing, but what I remember are the feelings, the joy, the peace, and yeah, a whole bunch of laughter really. When I saw this, my daughter was like, "Mom, what are you doing? It looks like a kid's drawing, but it is nice." And yeah, this was my first attempt. A little bit of fatter board. This one was comparatively, yeah, thinner. But the point was that I really enjoyed making it. And that is the point in doing sketching, isn't it? And yesterday when I was just sitting, I made this. It was kept in my table, and here it is. Well, again, not perfect, but that's how we all have to start, and I believe in it. I believe in perseverance, and I believe in starting. There has to be a start, and just let go of whatever. Oh, look, don't even know what these things are. This was a pattern I saw on the wall. I was trying to draw it. Looks like I managed on these ones. Well, messed up in these lines. Well, never mind. I tried. And yep. So after that, well, here you are. It's not fantastic, but it is beautiful. I love it. So I have all these pages left. Definitely this is not for watercolor, but no harm done really. Look at that. Was it bad? No, it's not. It's quite nice, really. Yeah, not bad at all. So I intend to finish this sketchbook and this one as well. I do have few pages left. Oh no, quite a bit left here. I'm not liking the way the watercolor is behaving on the paper, but it's okay. I'm gonna try gouache on it. Maybe that's going to work better. So for now, it's going to be there. I can actually let me just show you. I made these swatch cards for the watercolor palette. So this one, I can actually keep it here. So that's a good thing. This is how it works. So I'm gonna see, and we'll see what else I can do. I found my canvas. Oh, I have so many things on the table right now. I created this canvas notebook. I don't know if there is a word called canvas notebook, but what I did was I had leftover canvas rolls with me, so I cut them all in one size, and I just added super glue here and just turned this into a notebook. These are all canvases, and I believe I have some pages left here, and I'm gonna start working on them very soon. Yeah, I do have these. So I'm looking forward to 2025, and we will see what all I can do. So I hope this video inspires you to pick up your own brush and know that you don't really need too many items. A pen, a rubber pencil, and a water brush pen is really more than enough. And if you want, of course, you can use a normal brush. The only reason why I chose the brush pen was because I didn't need a bowl of water and another brush. This was sufficient for the size of the sketchbook I was using. So this worked well for me. So if it works for you, you can go for that, or else of course it's up to you. It's really up to you. I'm just sharing my opinion, what works for me. This has worked brilliantly for me, and as of today. So let's see how things go. I intend to keep practicing and having fun. So guys, a new year, let's start with something new. If you really feel inspired, go ahead, pick up that pen, pick up that brush, and have fun. Doodle around, and don't think about the result. Don't think about the end result. Just sit with a cup of coffee, some programs in the TV, get your pen, get your pencil out, a quick sketch, a quick doodle, feel the joy, breathe and enjoy the process. And as you keep going on, things are only going to get better for you. So I wish you guys a very creative year ahead. Hope you like this video. Until next time, stay happy, stay creative, and see you soon. Bye.